Hello everyone, so today we're going to be dealing with circle geometry, chapter 31, exercise 31a, question number 1. So this question is saying that we have to prove the angle in a semicircle theorem. And in this question we have to assume that in this circle, AB is the diameter, O is the center of the circle, and B is a point on the circle. Now, we have to assume that angle OAB, this angle is x, and we have to assume that angle OCB, this angle is equal to y. Now, what we have to prove at the end is this theorem, angle in a semicircle theorem. So what is angle in a semicircle theorem? So this is a theorem which says that if there is a circle like this and there's a diameter AB, and it passes of course through the center of a circle O, then if it extends an angle on any point on the circle, let's assume it's C, then this point will extend an angle, like this line segment will extend an angle of 90 degrees. That's a right angle on this point. This will be 90 degrees. So what we have to prove at the end is this angle is 90 degrees, as you will see here. ABC is 90 degrees. So once we know that, we can start with the first question, which says that we have to find angle OBA, this angle, and we have to find angle OBC, this angle, in terms of x and y. So if you look at the first one, OBA for instance, you would see that you probably would have to consider this triangle to find this angle. You know only one angle of this triangle, so it wouldn't make sense to kind of deduct this angle by looking at the angles itself, because we don't have much information. But instead, what you should look at is the sides, because as you know that this is a circle and this is the center, so this is the radius, AO is the radius, as well as BO is the radius, as well as CO. Thus, we can deduce something from the fact that it is made up, the two sides of this triangle is made up of the radius, and the radius are equal to each other. So we'll start the question by saying that as the center of the circle is the point O, thus AO, BO, and CO are all its radius. So AO is equal to BO is equal to CO, because the radius of the circle are equal to each other. Once we know that, we can say that the triangle triangle AOB and the triangle BOC are both isosceles triangle, because their two sides are equal to each other. Once you know that, you can just look at one of the triangle like AOB, and you can say that this angle is also equal to x, because as this and this side are equal to each other, so the base angles would also be equal to each other, because it's an isosceles triangle. So we'll just say that in triangle AOB, angle ABO is equal to angle BAO is equal to x, because it's an isosceles triangle. Similarly, in triangle COB, I'm so sorry for that, COB, angle CBO is equal to angle BCO is equal to x is equal to y, because it's an isosceles triangle. And so we can just say that OAB, angle OAB is equal to x, and angle OBC is equal to y. And we're done with the first question. First sub question of the question. So for the second sub question of this question, we will look at the whole triangle, because we said we have to find the angle ABC. So for finding this angle, we have to consider whole of this triangle ABC. And when we consider that, we consider that this is x and this angle is y, this angle is x and this angle is y. So we probably can sum them up or make it into an equation so that we solve them and get the value of x and y. and at the end probably solve this angle. So we will start by just listing that angle CAB, this angle plus angle CBA, this angle plus angle BCA, this angle is equal to 180 degree because of the theorem angles in a triangle, because they all equal, because angles in a triangle add up to 180 degree. And then we can kind of like substitute CAB for OBA plus OBC, just this here. And then we can move on and say that if this angle CAB is equal to X, angle OBA is equal to X, and angle OBC is equal to Y, and angle BCA is equal to Y, all add up to 180 degree. And then we look at 2x plus 2y is equal to 180 degree. We take 2 out, we take 2 out, so we get x plus y is equal to 90 degree. And so what happened here is that 2x plus y is equal to 180 degrees. So we divide both by 2, we get x plus y is equal to 90 degree, and that's it. Now, what is x plus y? Like, what is x? Of course, x is this, but x is also this. We just proved here. So we'll substitute x by OBA and y by OBC. And what will we get here? We'll get OBA plus OBC is equal to 90 degree. And what is OAB? Angle OAB plus angle OBC. It's angle B. It's angle CBA or ABC, whatever. And this is also equal to 90 degree. And thus we have proved that angle ABC is indeed equal to 90 degree. Did I say 180? No, I'm sorry if I said 180 degree. So angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. And we just proved the question. So we're just going to say hence proven that angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. And that's it. Thank you.